Guys, welcome back. Studying IPC itself is a very difficult one, but they changed the IPC session to BNS in 2023. So, studying the new numerical, it's going to be very difficult because we are already familiar with the many IPC sessions. So, let's make some very interesting mnemonics that you will never going to forget these numbers anymore. So, 240. 240, hope you know that. This is the Valentine's Day, February 14th. And in that day, there is an injury happened to your heart. Hope you know that what I mean. V for not victory, V for the breakup thing. So remember that. And 114, that is a 1 month before that, February 14th, that was a January 14th, there was a hurt happened. Hurt means heaviness of heart that start breaking up and things like that. That is a definition of hurt. You may find some cheating, you may find some other things. So make some story, whatever you like, whatever happened in your life and your surroundings. Just make some story. 240 injury, 114 that is hurt. That's a definition of hurt. That's the important thing. And what happened in 115 on the next day of it, and they got the punishment for that. The person who committed the cheating, who got the punishment for it. Just remember that 115 punishment for the hurt. And 116, what happened in 116? Just remember that the person who are in relationship, most probably is a girl who is 16 years of age, and she was attacked by the person because of this thing. So some grievous hurt was happened. She lost her teeth, she may lose her eyesight, she may lose her some joints, some issues. So think in that way. She was admitted for 15 days and hospitalized for that. So remember in that way, 116, that's the 16th of his birthday, her birthday, something like that. Just remember it. Just make some story, whatever it is. Just remember it and just use some mnemonics, whatever things which fit for you. And now you remember the four sections, right? BNS very easily. 240, Valentine's Day 140. 1 year back there was a hurt happened. 115, that is the punishment for it. And 116, there was a grievous attack was happened to that girl. Just remember in this way, definitely you never going to forget these four BNS sections. Then come to the next one. This is also an important one because the next four one I will tell you and I will make a story after that. So the first one of it, that is one. Let's see 1 second. And I think it's very important to have a mnemonics for this because you may confuse it at the time of exam. So make one. 117, that is a punishment for grievous hurt. On the next day what happened, 117, they got the punishment for it. The person who got the punishment, who sent it for jail and all things. So remember in that way. Okay. And then what happened in the girl was at 24 years of age. 124, that means she was like after completing degree or at the date of 24 she was attacked by acid. So acid attack 124, and you can either remember as a date or as a age. That's depend upon you. But if you remember the recent some movies, it was like an age of 24, some degree after completion of degree some attack happened. Many cinemas are currently in that way, so remember it anyway. So now you know about almost 6 IPC, no, BNS sections without any confusion, so you won't forget it. And I want to tell you that you don't need to follow my mnemonics. You can make your own because it's definitely going to work. And 26, what happened 2 years after that? She was dead. And why? What happened? I will tell you the story in detail. In 26, what happened is a definition of death. Okay, 26, 2 subsection 6, that's it. So but we can make it as a 1, like 26, 26. Okay. And in what happened in that, why it happened? Because of acid attack she died? No, she died because there was a demand of dowry happened. In dowry, what happened? They demand for 80 pavan, but they didn't give it. So with the 101 dowry, they married another girl and uh, they just murdered this girl. Okay, so 101 is a definition of murder. And 103, what happened in 3 days after they got punishment. And 80 is a punishment for dowry death. 80 means that they asked for 80 pavan and they didn't get it, so they look for 101 pavan and because of that they murdered this girl. And then what happened 2 days after that, or not 3, they got the punishment for that murder. Okay, and 63, this is another story we can put, that 63-year-old girl was raped or something like that. Just remember that way. Okay, 6-3 definition of rape, R3 rape, something like that. Just make some small mnemonic, some connection in there. Definitely you can remember it. So see, you have studied